guys, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a couple responses to community questions recently asked by Paul at Left Coast Model Car Builds and Leon at Model Car 1589. I'm going to answer Leon's first. How do I plan out my builds? Pretty much when I get a kit, whether I'm going to build it now or later, I'd like to I create a list on my phone for the paint and interior, and I do a lot of research online, looking up stock photographs or restored photographs of cars, looking for a color combo interior and exterior that kind of stands out at me. So you know, a lot of my builds are obviously muscle cars. That's always been my favorite type of automobile. I grew up watching Dukes of Hazzard, and that really kind of started that all for me. But yeah, I've grown to appreciate all their other cars. You know, I do have a few European style, like the Porsche 911 is, it's one of my favorites. But yeah, as far as planning builds, that's pretty much what I do. I like to do a lot of studying on the internet, looking up stuff. So, but yeah, so. And that's never set in stone. You know, things can change over time, but I always like to get a plan going ahead. And I still have a few kits in my stash. I can't come up with a paint scheme yet. Of course, one of the problems I obviously have is I mainly use rattle cans, so I'm obviously a huge Tamiya fan, so I'm kind of restricted as far as some of these colors I would like to use. If Tamiya doesn't have it, I can't use it. So that's another reason why I would love to get into airbrushing eventually. A whole lot more a palette of colors out there. But as far as Paul's question, how do you fit model building into your other hobbies? Honestly, right now I don't have any other hobbies. I mainly got back into model building during COVID. There wasn't much to do, and I quit my job in 2020, right when the COVID broke out, and last day of December that year I had a stroke. So yeah, these last few years I've had some issues I've been dealing with, but I'm getting to where I'm ready to get on my feet again. As far as other hobbies, obviously I do like one-to-one cars. I have my 68 Fairlane in the garage that I want to get back on again, want to get it going again, and start driving it around. I do play video games. You know, I grew up playing Pac-Man with the old Atari 2600 when I was a kid. We always go over to our aunt's house, and our cousins, they had the system, so I would spend a lot of time over there. Me and my brothers too, playing the Atari. So I've always been a huge video game guy, video game player. I do also enjoy shooting, target shooting. I have a huge love for firearms, so I haven't gone target shooting in a while. A lot of it's really the expensive ammo currently, but yeah, I mean, I mainly got back into the model building because of not much else to do, and I started watching. I found some videos on YouTube, mainly Don Yost, rest in peace. He was the first guy I subscribed to and really got hooked on watching his videos. I learned a lot on painting techniques. I'm obviously he's an airbrusher, but I've been able to adapt some of those same techniques to the rattle can side of things. And but yeah, you know, then I went found him, and I started finding other guys, Lucas C. and then BG and you know, Fred at West Georgia, Mark Batson. Yeah, the list goes on and on. I've got a huge bunch of guys on a huge group of guys I'm subscribed to on YouTube. So yeah, so I do enjoy building. I always try to. I obviously I could spend hours in here doing it. I try not to. I try to come in, spend an hour or two doing something, step out. Because I often find sometimes I'll get stumped on something, and it's always good to kind of step away. Especially when I used to work on cars, my buddy a lot. That was kind of our hobby. Right out of high school, we'd always tinker on each other's cars. Anytime we got frustrated, we would step back, take a break, think about it, and go back at it. So that's what I do on building models. Anytime I run into a problem, I'll step away from it and think on it. Sometimes I'll even sleep on it. There's been plenty of nights where I don't get sleep, but you know, the brain's always going. But yeah, that's pretty much my answer to these questions. Again, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a great rest of the week. Goodbye.